Hey, so man, I love this filter, glittery purple. My eyebrows look better here. So, do evil soulmates get their karma? Yes. Let me tell you why. Because evil soulmates, most of them are a bunch of narcissists, psychopaths, avoidance. They have different personality issues. So these types of soulmates are dangerous and they feed off of your energy like energy vampires. And when these types of soulmates, they take advantage of you, try to screw you over, they get screwed over too. If only you get your energy back by cutting ties with an evil soulmate, discarding or whatever, you get your energy back. You may be doing some kind of spiritual work or whatever, like or cutting. The evil soulmates will lose their source of supply, such as your life force, your energy. That's the supply that they got from you. When they start losing it, they started collapsing. Evil soulmates who start to collapse and spiral as if their life is falling apart. And bad stuff will start to happen to them. You know, the law of karma is universal. What goes around comes back to you. That's literally what happens to them. So when they don't get a supply from you as the life force, they will collapse. So yeah, this is how they get their karma. Only if you get your energy back to yourself. Only that. Yeah, evil soulmates, they're not some regular people, okay? They're wicked, evil. It's something spiritual. So of course, when you get yourself back, they collapse, okay? They're feeding off of your energy. But when you're dealing with them, you're pouring your energy to them, your energy is leaked towards them, they don't go through shit, really. They don't go through shit unless you pull away from them. Then they start to spiral. All they wanted from you is your life force, your beautiful energy. That's all. Yeah, even in periods of separation, you know, when these evil freaks move away from you or discard you or whatever, and in periods of separation, you will just end up focusing on yourself and you start feeling better. Actually, your life is getting better, and then they start to collapse, literally. And those people that say, you fire back, be careful, don't send evil intention. Bullshit. You won't fire back when you get your energy back, okay? For example, In my situation, in the past, this evil guy, I remember the first stage. Even though it was online. Yeah, we met online. He was pulling my energy. Pulling my energy, my life force, like so hard. As if my energy is being leaked onto him. As if I poured my energy onto him, and then his life was getting better because he stole my energy. And remember, he dated other girl like very, very quickly, as if his life was getting better. And my life started collapsing. Like, I experienced financial issues. I explained this before. Yeah. My life started collapsing and his life was getting better. Then we went through a separation period, which is called a discard. And in the separation period, I was actually at the end getting better. When I got better, then he started collapsing. Like, what? He lost his girlfriend. They broke up. Why do you think? Because I pulled my energy back. Well, of course. Yeah, this is an example, guys. Yeah, different situations like this. When I detach or pull away, or when I'm not talking to him, something bad happens to him. He'll face problems with people, lose connections with people. I guess some people. His relationships with his girlfriends failed like after me. And for some reason, he'll always end up being alone. Yeah. I remember this one time, he was talking shit about me to his so-called good friend at the time. Yeah, a girl. He was talking shit about me to her, lies. And their plans backfired. She got upset at him. I actually explained this situation already before. Anyway, he was triangulating, he was manipulating, obviously. And guess what happened at the end? She left him. She left him. Karma is a bitch, don't you think? Yeah. This is the example, I'm telling you. He deserved that. That's what he gets for playing evil tricks. I'm never gonna see her again. I'm never gonna. I feel like it's gonna pay a huge price. So yeah, evil soulmates do get karma. And I think it depends how much they have tried to screw you over. The bigger the bad things that they have done to you, the bigger their karma. It's true, right? But yeah, shit is real, and I hope you get what I'm saying, Yeah, I think people shouldn't take advantage of me, mess around with me if I'm innocent, okay? Something bad happens to him. And I came from this bloodline of royalty and a bloodline that practice witchcraft for spiritual protection, and at the same time they're psychics. So when people take advantage of me, something bad happens to them, man, that's why they shouldn't mess around with someone like me. There's one story. I got one story, but there are different stories, but this one is like big, you know. One story about my boss, my manipulative boss. I think he's a narcissist because at the beginning there were like bad signs, you know, red flags of a narcissist. So yeah, I was a teenager, 19 years old. My boss, he hired me to become his model because he had like a business, you know, clothing, all traditional. And he saw my photos. I was wearing traditional clothes, you know, I looked pretty, I had makeup on, you know, I looked tall and pretty, like model, whatever. So he saw my photos and yeah, it's like, wow, what's this? Oh, so beautiful. So he hired me, and that's how it started. So it's like a blessing and a curse that day, I remember. And he ended up harassing me. Yeah, my boss harassed me, doing weird stuff. Love bombing. He tried to touch me. You know, it's full-blown harassment. Ugh, I don't want to say what he did to me. Yeah, it was creepy. I remember he was touching my fingers, like I was wearing those rings on my fingers and he was twisting them. He was actually trying to touch me. It's weird, okay, he's weird. And he also tried to snoop into my phone, into my gallery, to see if I have any private pictures over there. He is weird, okay. And yeah, it was weird. He did bad, harassing me and shit. And guess what happened? After some time, there was like war in his country, whatever. Some place blew up in his country where one of his relatives passed away, died during the bomb. And the workplace got burned. There was like fire everywhere. Plus, he accidentally burned himself. He got injured. He got burned. Like, the hands that he used to harass me, they got burned. Like, his arm got burned. And he was rushed to the ER. I am telling you, like, it was very weird. So he was taken to the ER, and my mom constantly saw him out there. My mom was there, and she saw him. I guess she came out to him, about what happened, and he told her everything. And then at the end, he said that he thinks that God is punishing him because he has a lot of sins. He said, I think God is punishing me because I have a lot of sins, or I did a lot of sins. This is what he literally said, guys. I never asked for this. Like, I barely knew my boss, okay? And this happened to him. Yes, severe divine punishment, you can say. That was huge. And it was all spiritual. But when he harassed me, I remember I came back home crying. I was crying and crying. I had tears in my eyes. I was crying because, oh my God, it's just a horrible feeling. Like, imagine when someone does that to you. And I guess a spirit or whatever saw me crying, maybe, and it's like, I got you, bitch, don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna punish this mother effer. So whatever that thing is went to punish my boss. My boss thought it was God punishing him, but to me, I think it's more than God. I think it's my spirits. I think it's my ancestors who punished him. Oh my God. Yeah, man. That's why I don't mess around with me. It's scary, you know? So imagine what will happen to this evil soulmate of mine. He's finished. And it doesn't matter the time it will happen to him again. Holy crap. Shit. He is finished. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching.